Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins, Female Dwarf Noble Rogue, Episode 30. Here we are at the Dalish camp, and we're about to go into the Brecilian Forest. Okay. Alright, so let's move out, I guess.
I am more of a city elf myself. A forest like this just seems so very filthy.
Let's try not to get too lost. It's easy to get turned around in a place like this.
Many enter this forest and are never seen again. Let's hope we don't join them.
Ah, we're not going to join them, Win. Don't worry. Not sure which way to go here.
As you desire.
Okay, it looks like we got some werewolves and some regular wolves. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Anybody die? No. Okay, good.
Of course.
Okay, that was kind of a surprise. So that was a little bit intense there because of the surprise factor. There were quite a few enemies on screen all at once there. Looked like what, 6?
As you desire.
Can't walk across this tree, right? No, of course not. That would be too realistic. Yeah, you can't walk through there? Sure, again with the realism. You can't jump or climb in these games. I've always wondered about that. It's kind of weird.
And so I shall.
Okay, so I think this is the path we came in at, right here. Yes. Alright, this is where we came in. So what we did, we just made a right-hand turn right here and explored all back in there. And eventually it came around and we popped out like right here. It's a bear. Uh-oh, it's a big bear. I want to play a game, an RPG like this, or World of Warcraft, or Oblivion, or Morrowind, or whatever, it doesn't matter, you name it, where I don't kill innocent animals in their natural habitat. I just want to, like, if I see a bear, I don't want to kill it. I don't want to, like, upset it and it's attacking me so I have no choice. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to go near it at all. Just leave it alone and don't kill a bunch of innocent animals. I mean, I'm okay, like, I mean, I'm all good with killing bad guys and stuff. Because they're bad guys, you know, and they deserve to die. That's fine, but I don't like just roaming around in the forest just killing animals because, well, they attacked me, so it was self-defense. I had no choice. Yeah, if you weren't in their natural habitat bothering them, they wouldn't have attacked you in the first place. Just saying. I like animals. Alright, let's move on. Sorry. I'm eating oatmeal right now. My bad.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. The Dalish sent a dwarf of all things to put us in our place. They sent a dwarf to make us pay for our attack.
You speak? I thought the werewolves were savage beasts.
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
Watch them pay. Pay for what? Hang on a second. I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
You attacked his clan. Why should he not retaliate?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
Okay. I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Okay, see, again, we have evidence that Zathrian is not telling us the full story. You know? Obviously, these werewolves are mad at him. And it sounded like Swift Runner there was accusing him of something. Okay, we've been here before in this little spot. I just want to make sure. Okay, so let's go back. Have another fight. Lots of werewolves.
It's a fight! How lovely!
Nope.
Well, all right.
Okay, there we go. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. I know there's a wounded elf here. We're gonna take him back to his back to the camp.
Who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
Oh, he's unconscious. Let's see. Take the hunter back to the Dalish camp. I'm just a tiny little dwarf here. Alistair, want to carry this guy for me?
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Ma Siranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Huh. Seems like she was a little bit surprised that that we would help one of her kind. Yeah, what do you think now, Mithra? We're not so bad after all, are we? And I did not mean to imply that dwarves weren't strong. I'm sure a tiny little female dwarf could pick up a skinny male elf and carry him over her back if she really wanted to, but you know, why put forth all that effort when we got big strong Alistair, right? Okay, so we were exploring up here. This is where we found Dagon, I think his name was. Can we go on down this way? Oh no. Okay. Where are we supposed to go? Isn't there a path? That's it? I thought there was a path that led on down here, but I guess not. Okay. Nothing to see. Can we walk across these rocks? No, of course not. That would make way too much sense. Now we have another fight. Darkspawn.
Well, all right.
Yes. Here goes. Here goes. Except it's gonna be kind of glitchy. My character's way over there, jumping on the ogre. Yeah, that didn't work out correctly, but at least you saw the animation. You know what it was supposed to have done. It's because I was standing behind him instead of in front of him. It's kind of funny. Still, it's really cool. I love the animation where you jump up, stab them in the face. You like, they're so tall that you crawl up them, you know? Like Duncan does to the one in Return to Ostagar. Or Ostagar, rather. Okay, I see an elf root, but it's down there on that trail. Alright, we have something to deal with here first. Okay, we have a mysterious site of power, which is part of a quest that we picked up in the Mage Tower. Oh, sorry, not mysterious, it's mystical. Mystical site of power. So we'll take care of that first. And then we'll quick save again. And now we'll hit this gravestone. It says you see a tombstone before you. It gives you an uneasy feeling. The only choice is to leave the tombstone alone. Okay, so apparently later on we're going to find another tombstone, and after that, after we discover the other one, we can come back and do some more with this one here, but we can't for right now. That's all we can do. So let's go down here and get into a fight with a living tree.
Well, all right.
That one fella, was it Sarel? It's S-A-R-E-L, Sarel. He was telling us about how spirits possess the trees out here, so that's what's going on. And this is a fallen tree, and it's blue. Hey, it's iron bark. Yay! So we collected some iron bark for old dude. He said that he wasn't a merchant, but
As you desire.
he was like a weapons crafter, and he had a little shop, kinda. Okay, we can go down that way. We can run up this way. Let's run up this way first. Take care of these werewolf fellas here.
Of course. Well, all right.
Okay, nobody's dead, right? Okay, good. Okay.
As you desire.
Some of the werewolves, I think it may be a little bit later on in this area. they do this thing called overwhelm, where they will jump on top of one of your characters and knock them to the ground, and they sit there and just maul them to death in a matter of seconds. So you gotta get out of it as soon as you can, or else it'll kill you. I don't think these werewolves do the overwhelm, but later on, once you start getting closer to the werewolf sanctuary, whatever they call it, their lair, I guess, they start doing it.
Couldn't we all just get along?
I got rooted. Get me out of this.
And so I thought.
Heal me, win.
All right, let's go!
Okay, I just want to go back and check something real quick. Sometimes these trees drop loot that doesn't get picked up by my auto loot mod that I have. I have a mod that it automatically loots everything once it's been killed. Okay, so I'm just making sure. There isn't any extra loot laying around. Sometimes some of the ogres and some of the trees leave loot lying around that's not picked up on my auto loot mod, so I just wanted to check. Not that random loot is that important or anything, but sometimes there are quest items and stuff, and I don't want to lose a quest item or something important, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's head up this way. Get these last couple of trees here.
Attack! They would run away more.
Well, all right.
Okay. I think I see at least one more.
Of course.
There it
Dear
is.
me, what's all the point?
Oh, I got rooted. Okay, is that it? Alright, before I talk to the Grand Oak, let's go up here and figure this out. We have a landmark tree for bark spawn to mark his territory and get his Mabari dominance active. It looked like he was peeing on me. I mean my warden character here. Alright, let's quick save and let's run down here to this camp and take care of this little quest here. Okay, it says, this campsite appears remarkably intact. Tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. Continue. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants. Continue.
Mercy. An old camp in the middle of the bloody forest? Now I call that an invitation.
Be careful. We don't know what happened to the owners of this camp.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
You're probably right. Keep an eye out. Bark spawn barks menacingly, and I'm going to say, you sense something, boy? It does seem odd, doesn't it? Continue. Oh no, let me read this. It says, you get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. Okay, continue. So we're gonna look around a little bit. Check out this bedroll, I guess.
Well, all right.
It says you examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be nice to curl up and sleep. Continue.
These bedrolls look... Do you feel that? Like a cloud is settling over my head. To think I usually pay good coin to get this kind of sensation.
You know, I feel as if I could sleep for days. Do you feel it? It's not quite right.
I feel magic here. Draining my strength. We must leave. And soon.
I feel it too. We need to stay awake. You turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The lure of sleep is almost overpowering. Alright, we gotta get out of here. As you turn to leave, you find your steps growing leaden. I guess it's laden. Fatigue tugs at your limbs, and you yawn. It has been a long journey. Perhaps it is safe to rest here. Barkspawn whines plaintively and yawns. Continue.
You know, if it's all the same to you, why don't we sit down for a while? Strange as it sounds, I'd rather camp here before going back out into the forest.
Perhaps we're being too hasty in leaving. I'm too old for all this running around. The camp looks like a good spot to rest, so long as we're watchful.
Can you feel that? It feels as if the strength is running out of me. I want nothing more than to sleep. To light the fire. How strange.
There's something affecting us. We need to resist it. Ah! Gathering your will, you shake off the delirium which clouds your mind, and suddenly the vision of the campground dissipates before your very eyes. Continue. It's a sloth demon. Before you is a cold and long-dead campsite filled with bones of the many travelers who have been lured here by the shade, which now angrily lunges towards you. Okay, so it wasn't a sloth demon, it's a sloth shade, which is a demon. So, it's a Danish. No, it's a laxative. Stop, you're both right. Alright, let's attack this shade. Come on, Alistair, what are you waiting for? Attack this guy. Get those backstabs in, yeah. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still. Creepy.
How long has that spirit lingered there, and how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
This was a demon that fed once on travelers and remained to trap more as they passed. Like a spider in its web. Creepy.
I share your sentiment, Alistair. Okay, so that was a neat little exercise there. And one of the main prizes of getting through that little scenario there is some sort of ring. Let me look. It's this dusk ring. It's got 2 dexterity and 4 cunning. So this would be a great ring for a rogue. I have the Band of Fire, Memory Band. Is there a rogue in my party? Yes, Zevran is a rogue, but he already has a ring of resistance and a ring of subtlety, so we can safely get rid of the dusk ring if we have to, unless I don't know, unless Liliana needs it. I'll save it, I guess. See if Liliana needs it. And if she doesn't, we can just vendor it. Sell it to Bodon. Grab a quick save there so we don't have to go through all that again. And let's get back on track here. What we want is we want to talk to the Grand Oak. Let's talk to this I was gonna say fella, but he's not really a fella, he's more of a tree, isn't he?
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
You're not gonna attack me, are you?
Ah, thou speakest of the others, how filled they are with hate. I apologize on their behalf. They cannot control their fate. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
Haha. A poetry. Yes, I get it.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guest.
Okay, so what's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
Okay, and you want it back, I take it?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Okay. Very well. I'll help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Okay, so I did the nice thing and I just offered to help him. You can ask him what's in it for me, and he offers you something extra, which is, you know, I don't know what the extra prize is, but it's nothing that you absolutely can't do without. It's not like it's, you know, some sort of like, oh, you get this, you know, special piece of gear that makes you immortal, or, you know, it's not something crazy like that. Okay, we just walked through 2 autosaves. Just, aha. I was gonna say, just for funsies, I want to turn around and see what we left behind us. We got a pretty big group of werewolves and stuff here.
Of course.
Okay. Right here. Another autosave, and another group of enemies have spawned on this map. Is it the bears? Yeah, there's a group of bears up here. A little bit of whoop. A little bit of extra experience here. No big deal. Okay. I just wanted to turn around and clear out that extra experience while we got a chance. Okay, so we talked to the Grand Oak, the Elder Tree, and he wants us to go get his acorn back. So now we promised we'd do that for him. There are 2 exits. We are in the West Brecilian Forest. We need to move to the East Brecilian Forest. There's an exit here, and there's an exit back there where we got the iron bark. And I'm not sure which one is which, so let's just take a look here. Excuse me. Okay, here we are in the East Brecilian Forest. I believe a quick save is in order. Save our progress.
You know, Win, I have a friend back in Antiva who would be very excited to meet you.
I'm sorry?
Salvail prefers women with experience and maturity. He says they have more substance, are more robust and flavorful.
Does he now?
Indeed. No need to deny it. Zevran knows a fine bird when he sees one.
I am not a bird.
There is no reason to deny yourself the pleasure of male companionship, after all, yes? You might balk now, but I assure you, Salvail is a gentleman of means and quite handsome.
I am going to walk away now, calmly, coolly. This is to save you the pain of having your brain forcibly removed through your ears.
This must be a Ferelden thing, I swear.
That is excellent. Some of the best conversations happen between Zevran and Wynn. Just love it. Love the party banter. Okay, I see another tree that's about to come to life on us. Uh-oh, I got knocked down. Oh, and I got rooted. Alright. What's next? Okay, so we have a path to the left. We have a path up and to the right, and a straight ahead path. It looks like this one is blocked. We can't go that way yet because of some sort of fog. There's a bunch of living trees up the middle. Let's go this way. Okay, now we have another choice. We can go up there, or we can go to the right. Up here is, I believe this is Delilah. It's that one fellow's wife that has turned into a werewolf. So let's quick save it and go talk to her. Got a couple of rabid werewolves to take care of first here. Okay, let's talk to her.
Please, help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are one of the dwarven folk. I am... was once an elf. One of the Dalish until my change. Do you know of my clan?
Your keeper, Zathrian, he's the one that sent me here.
The keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
What makes you think that?
I know why you seek him, but There is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message. The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
I spoke with Athras. He's worried about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
There must be some way to heal you.
Magic will not work against the curse. Ah, you must end it.
All right. Very well. I will end your pain. I'm sorry.
Gods bless you.
Okay, so that was pretty intense there. We kind of assisted Delilah in her suicide there. We basically put her out of her misery. It's pretty sad, pretty intense. But it was we got some approval out of Wynn for it. It was a mercy killing. She asked us to end her sorrow and suffering, so we did. What else do we have at the end of this trail here? I think that goes back to the west forest, so we found the other entrance. Okay, so we've explored here. That way is still blocked, so we can go this way. What's up here? Oh, let's just look at the map. Yep, let's go straight up. We'll head straight up this way. Bears. Uh-oh. Big bear. Okay, they went down pretty easy. Is this where we...
Was there
What is Alistair saying?
a city here once? Was it built as far as the coast?
Well, all right.
Nice! It's gonna work correctly this time. Nope. I thought it was gonna do the big, you know, death blow animation.
I hope someone was keeping score.
I didn't even get to see what Alistair said. Did he say something to the effect of was there a city here once? I guess because of these ruins here is what he was commenting on.
As
But-
you desire.
It happened just as we were
Of
getting
course.
into combat with those two big ogres. So
Lovely.
the noise of combat covered up what he was saying. Okay. Here's a chest. Here's a corpse. Okay, here's another gravestone, just like the one we saw in the West Brecilian Forest. Let's quick save it here. Okay, it says, the air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of warding are carved into the surface. My two choices are leave the tombstone alone or disturb the wards. I'm going to disturb the wards. Uh-oh. Legend of the Juggernaut. New quest, the Mage's Treasure. Okay, what's going on here? Aha. A revenant and some skeletons have been summoned. Oh, chop his head off. Chop his head off. Cool. Okay, we got the heavy plate armor and then Juggernaut plate boots. So we're collecting a set of armor now called the Juggernaut armor. When you play with the mods that I play with, the Juggernaut armor is pretty much useless. But if you're not playing with all the mods that I'm playing with, then it's a great set of armor for Sten. And even Alistair can use it as well. Oh, here we go. This is part of Wen's quest here. Let's talk to this guy.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Aneurin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynn?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
I'm going to say we could stay longer if you wish it, Wynn.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Aneurin.
And on you.
Okay, so we finally finished Wynn's personal quest, and the reward is a necklace. It's called Aneurin's Token. Let's give this to Wynn. She is currently wearing a Charm of Still Waters, which is what she, that's her default necklace that she starts out with. You give her Aneurin's Token. And now, where would I find the spell? Is it a spell or is it a skill? Here it is. The Vessel of the Spirit. It's the little protective spell that only Wynn can do. Here we go. Within the literature here describing this spell, it says, with Aneurin's Token equipped, the initial day's effect is changed to knockdown if enemies fail a physical resistance check, and will revive any dead party member within 5 meters, while healing all party members within 10 meters for this much times your spell power. Health and mana are completely restored, while spell power and mana regeneration bonuses are doubled. The stun penalty when weakened is also removed. So wearing this particular necklace, it makes this Vessel of the Spirit spell that Wynn has way more powerful. it's a huge upgrade. So even though the necklace itself is not, you know, particularly special, it does a very special thing in that it buffs this spell here that Wynn has, which is awesome. So very cool. Definitely wanna. That's the best necklace in the game for her. And let's see what else we got going on here. We're still exploring this far east path, headed south here. So let's snag this elf root, and let's open this chest.
And so I shall.
And Bark Spawn has a landmark tent that he wants to be on. Okay, now, if I'm not mistaken, if you go over here and loot the tree stump, pretty sure the hermit attacks you. So, let's quick save. And let's find out.
Lovely.
It appears someone has dug a hole beneath the stump, leading to a tiny and filthy cave of sorts. Obviously, the hermit sleeps in there. Oh no. I sense we are about to get in trouble. There also appears to be a small cubbyhole within the body of the trunk itself. It is filled with mud, twigs, and other debris.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out!
Let's leave the tree stump alone. Okay. So, obviously, you can get into a fight with this guy. And he is a powerful mage, but he's definitely able to be defeated. I just don't see any reason in just blatantly murdering him and taking his things. Especially since you can talk him out of it. But yes, he is the one that stole the tree's acorn. So let's talk to this guy.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Wait, are you the thief who took the Grand Oak's acorn?
Mayhap I did, and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
Okay. You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Okay, I really just want the Grand Oak's acorn.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Fine. Would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Okay. Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You here, that talking tree there, it all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Okay, do you want me to ask another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
Okay, I must have read that last one wrong. Evidently it said, do you want to ask me another question? I said it wrong. Okay, so he asks me what my name is. I'm going to say, you may call me Axe Justice.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Okay, this guy is getting really annoying, and some players would get frustrated and just kill him. But I'm trying to play a good guy game here, so I'm not going to kill him. Okay, so I'm going to say, do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I want to trade for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
Okay, so my choices are a gold coin, a book, I found some things in the forest, or I've changed my mind, I'm not interested. So I'm going to say, how about a book?
A book, eh? What sort of book?
How about this book on elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
I should go.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Nutball. This guy's totally insane. He's lost his mind. Anyways, like I said, you can get annoyed with him. You can totally murder him if you wish, and you can take all of his belongings, which is all junk, really. And it's not an easy fight, but it's, you know, not impossible or anything. But I just don't see any reason to just completely off the guy when you can talk him out of what you need anyway, especially if you're playing a good guy game. Okay, so we're about to come upon some trees here that come to life.
My, they're all so eager, aren't they?
I was trying to only aggro one at a time instead of all three of them, but I ended up getting all three. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, nobody died. That fight can be a little complicated, especially because there's three of them. They all can do that crowd control roots, and you could very easily
Well, all right.
end up dead in that little fight. Okay, so that heads toward the forest barrier. We need to exit the woods. We've explored this area, so we need to go back to the elder tree and give him his acorn so he can help us get through the blocked path there. Grab a quick save. Never know when the game's gonna crash on a loading screen. It's happened to me before. Okay, here we are, back in the west Brecilian Forest. Where's the Grand Oak? Oh, he's here, down to the south. Alright. Get off there. Ah, yes. We can also sneak up here and take care of this gravestone now. It's part of the Juggernaut armor quest. Okay, so you must be extremely careful on this one. Just like the other one, it summons a Revenant and some skeletons. And the difference on this fight is that the Revenant is a little bit more powerful, and among the skeletons are not just archers and melee fighters, but there's a mage. So you gotta get the mage down quick. This tombstone. This is the tombstone of a Tevinter general. The epitaph makes it clear that his spirit was left to guard over something. Disturb the tombstone. Alright. Now, we need to get up to this mage immediately. Oh man. Get him, Bark Spawn. Get him. Good deal. That's the trickiest part of that fight. You gotta get rid of that mage quick, or else you can cast chain lightning and end up just debilitating the rest of your party. Okay, so we ended up with the Juggernaut helmet and a Deventer shield. Okay, so we've taken care of that. We can go back and talk to the Grand Oak now. Quick save in order here. Okay.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Yeah. Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Okay, looks like we had... wow, okay, so my Warden and Alistair and Zevran all leveled up off of this. And also, let's just grab a quick save here. And then I was excited to mention that there is another way you can go about this. If you talk to the Hermit, you can side with the Hermit. The Hermit then asks you to kill the Grand Oak, and then the Hermit will also let you through that one path that is blocked. So there is another method by which you can get through there. I choose to do it this way because this seems like the light side way, you know, the light side and the dark side. So now we got some leveling up to do. Let me grab a quick save here again real quick. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and level up my Warden first here. What are we doing? Cunning. It all goes into Cunning. Okay, what's next? Oh gosh. We're filling out the assassin tree. Yep. Yep, that's the next most important. The assassin tree. Exploit weakness. Okay. That takes care of my Warden. It was a passive, right? Let's look. Yeah, it's a passive. Okay. Let's go with Alistair now. Cramming it all into strength. And Alistair has a new specialization available. He is a Templar, and he is a champion. Boom. Nice. He cannot access Holy Smite as yet. Let's see what else we got here. Assault, shield expertise, and then we have the whole shield block tree down here to fill up. War Cry. It reduces the enemy's hit rating. That's pretty important. We're going to go ahead and take that. So Alistair's got a brand new ability. So we'll go to his tactics. Hit Defender. War Cry has now appeared. Okay, now we need to put Self, Health, less than 40%. Use Health Poultice, most powerful. Okay, that takes care of that. Now Zevran. All into Cunning. Hey, hey, finally Zevran actually starts out as an assassin, but because I had the assassin and the bard tree open already, I made him a bard first, just like Liliana. So the headcanon lore here is that Zevran teaches Liliana how to be an assassin. Liliana teaches Zevran how to be a bard. Or, actually, to be more correct, Liliana teaches you how to be a bard, and then you teach Zevran how to be a bard. And then Zevran teaches you how to be an assassin, and then you, in turn, teach Liliana how to be an assassin. That's how it works. Or at least that's how the dialogue plays out. So, all that explanation just for me to click assassin, boom, done, move on. What are we doing here? Continuing in the trap making tree, yes. Now what is the next most important ability? Mark of Death in the Assassin Tree is the next most important ability for him. Yep. Okay, so we need to adjust Zevran's tactics. Zev is an archer. Change Song of Valor to Song of Courage. Mark of Death, it's there. Okay, we also want to make it so he has self, any, disarm traps, and then self being attacked by a melee attack, and we want to add below the belt. Okay, so it's self being attacked by, where is that at here? Melee, and the name of the ability is below the belt, so boom, and then we'll put that right up here with the being attacked by melee. Okay, alright, good to go. Quick save, and let's move on. Need to head back to the East Brecilian Forest. We now have the item which will let us pass through the part of the forest that was gated. Okay, so it looks like it's our first right. Go up to the intersection and take the first right.
Might I offer you a bit of advice, my good friend Alistair?
I like my hair the way it is, thank you.
Truly. As you wish. Though my advice is regarding something else completely. It has to do with your recent exertions with your fellow Grey Warden that I overheard.
My... Oh.
It did seem as if you just got going when all grew quiet. You are feeling all right, yes? Perhaps you're tired.
We aren't talking about this, are we? Did I hit my head?
I have some roots from home that you may chew if you need energy. As for volume, perhaps you ought to try arching your...
Whoa, whoa. Awkward.
You Fereldians are so finicky. How will you ever learn how to pleasure each other unless you talk about it?
Not listening. La 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 la.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty funny. Zevran and Alistair talking about Alistair and the Warden sleeping together. Pretty funny. Okay, let's grab a quick save, please. And now we head up here to the fog. It says the Grand Oaks branch allows you to pass something. I missed that last word there.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
Why won't you let me try to settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
I have no intention of harming Witherfang. I want to talk, because I'm convinced that Zathrian's not telling me the full story.
I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Okay, well, I have no choice. Sorry, Swift Runner.
Lovely. Well, all right.
Aw, man, I did a dual weapon sweep and I totally missed.
Haha, how invigorating that was.
Oh my goodness. Witherfang, I presume. I think Zevran is stuck. Yeah, he's stuck. How do we fix that? Let's see, go to Zevran. Unequip his bow. And then bump into him. There, he's straightened up. Okay, now re-equip his bow. Where is it? Where is it? Antivan longbow. Here we go. Okay, all done. There's a lot of little visual glitches like that, but that's okay. They bother me, so I have to fix them. Grab a quick save. Let's grab some loot here. Okay. And looks like we have another gravestone here, part of the Juggernaut quest. Familiar warding runes are carved into this tombstone. Disturb the wards. And we have summoned another revenant, some skeletons. There we go. Nice. Okay, we got the Juggernaut plate gloves and a Avenger shield out of that. Alright. Moving on.
We are invaded. Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
Okay, that's not Swift Runner, that's another werewolf there.
I think this is it. Werewolf City. Kind of flea heaven, isn't it?
The werewolves live in an old ruin? I wonder if there are other treasures to be found here besides wolf droppings.
Be on your guard. I think we're being watched.
Yeah, I think we're being watched too, Win. It says, gather your party and venture forth. Yes. Okay, here we are. This is a great place to grab a hard save right before a lengthy dungeon crawl. So let's hit save. And it is the Ruins upper level. Save. And this is a great stopping point. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, folks.